Well, hello, this is Pastor Hensy, and welcome to Faith and Focus. This is my opportunity to kind of share my heart with you, and I got some important things I want to share today. In the words of Lady Nicole Green, can we talk? I want you to be clear that everything we do at Emmaus, we try to be uber intentional. A lot of times, I don't take you through the entire process of what God has said to me or how things manifested. But we don't just do things randomly. We do our best to live on purpose. Now, as I hope you can hear, we've been talking about the Summer of One, and we are focusing on developing your faith to a whole new level. Now, let me tell you the good news of that. That means God has something special for you that's going to require your faith to acquire it, because we know the promises of God are acquired by faith. Now, those things that come easy, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some major life-altering stuff that God has for you and God has for our church. But the Bible tells us clearly it's impossible to please God without faith. Now watch this. Most Christians, or a lot of Christians, I would say most Christians, live the majority of their life and they never really develop their faith. They say, oh, I got faith. But the minute something hard hits, they quit, they back down, they back off, they lower their expectations. The simple fact that God has instructed Lady Nicole and I to teach you on a different level of faith means that there are some incredible opportunities coming your way. Some opportunities that will transform not just your life, but your bloodline. It will also transform the life of the church, because the promise of God on Emmaus Christian Church is that when they talk about Christianity in this season, they'll have to talk about Emmaus Christian Church. Emmaus, we're not just another church. We are not just another church expression. What we do is important and is special to God, and we have been hand selected for this mission of helping people have life and have it more abundantly. And we're starting with you and your household. So I need you to stay close in this season. You cannot miss a Sunday or a Thursday, because this is all information that you are going to need to go into the next season. Now watch this. Last time I felt this kind of press about faith, there was a recession. And it depended on how much people were willing to prepare in the preseason before the recession, how they did in the recession. Now, we tell you all the time, we're choosing not to participate, but you do have to prepare. Recession can be an incredible time if you are prepared and operate in the strategies of God. The Bible has several people that flourished during times when others were not doing as well. So you have to ask yourself, which side of this fence do you want to be on? And if you want to be on God's side, you are going to have to be diligent and press into this concept of faith. It is not enough to just listen on Sunday one time. You must listen to the messages over and over again. You must take notes. I'm asking you or offering you the opportunity to master your faith. And this summer, we're going to teach you a master level class of how to operate by faith. Now, I'm not speaking any doom or gloom. I want you to be clear. But my job as your pastor is to help you have a developed, strong faith. We do not want God having to say what Jesus said when he was talking to the disciples, and he said, "O ye of little faith." This is a season that if you master this, it will transform everything in your life. It will transform our church, it will transform our community, and it will transform the kingdom. So are you up to the challenge? Let's get your faith up to the level where you can walk on water and move mountains. Now, God said these things are possible if we believe. So I'm asking you to develop your believing on a different level, and let's watch what God will do. Well, thank you for joining me for Faith in Focus. I want you to stay connected, stay clear, hear the voice of God, and let's see what God